Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. For those of you that don't know me, and many of you probably don't know me at this stage, my name is Amy. Welcome to my channel. It's been a while. Where should I show you this bag of empties I have? It's bigger than my whole upper body. Like, it is absolutely massive. If you would like to see my empties for the last year and a bit, if you think that's something that you might be interested in, just stay tuned. There's some really good stuff here, guys. Such good stuff. I'm going to start off with hair care because I have gone back with a little tiny bit of blonde, just because before this, in the last video you would have watched, you would have seen that I had quite, like, my hair was dark. Probably like darker than I've had it in an awful long time, and it was fine, but I love a tiny little bit of blonde, so I go to Agnes Burke in Mullingar and I get my hair done there, and they popped in a couple of highlights and I was thrilled with it. So in saying that, I always keep my hair care, like, my hair's nice and long, it's in really good condition, and as I've said before, I have a hair care video. I'll pop it up here if you want to have a look. In order to get your hair strong, healthy, good condition, go to your hairdresser, get lots of trims. I do believe that that is a thing, but also really important, buy good products. Products you get in the supermarket, grand, like, they're fine, but when you spend money on a high-end, not even high-end, but like a salon specific brand, you are going to use less of it. It's better for your hair in the long run, and realistically you're probably going to have a better outcome from this more expensive product. Use less of it, and yeah, it just is going to be better for you. So my first products I should say, is the Joico K-Pack shampoo and conditioner. I got this is like my second time to buy these as far as I know, and they're actually kind of specific for damaged hair, which is what I definitely had up to recently. These lasted me probably 18 months, and I'm not even exaggerating. Like, they were absolutely fantastic. Smell gorgeous, only needed a tiny amount of both of them. Really, really brilliant products. I get all of my Joico stuff and pretty much all of my hair stuff as well on either Millie's or Beauty Bay. So that's where I got these. Joico K-Pack were fantastic. A nice mask then that I found was amazing was the Pureology Hydrate, and if you've seen any of my empties videos, you will know that I cut off the top of everything to get more out of a product. So I'm only going to say that once because I have tons of cut up product packages here, and that's what I do. You get so much more out of your product if you just cut it open and then pop it back together to keep it from drying out, and then pop it into your recycling. So anyway, as I was saying, this Pureology Hydrate mask, fantastic. Pop it in, really lovely, deep treatment mask. Smells like avocados, has a lovely smell, but I notice a difference from using this for sure. And I'm another, like, and Pureology is another brand that I'm a huge fan of, so that was another one. A couple other products here. Oh, Moroccan oil dry shampoo. Oh my god. Okay, so when you have hair as long and thick as I do, dry shampoo is such a savior, simply because I exercise a lot. Like, I walk every single day at least 30 minutes. As the weather gets a little bit warmer, I sweat a little bit more. Makes sense. And you can feel like your hair gets a little bit like yuck. Your hair gets a little bit, I was going to say yucky and tacky, the same one that came out yak. But anyway, your hair feels a little bit dirty after you've been maybe sweating a little bit or whatever. And maybe you don't want to wash it because you only washed it earlier that day. In that case, your Moroccan oil dry shampoo, absolutely fantastic. It doesn't leave your hair chalky. To be honest, other dry shampoos that I've used, like the Batiste, I would feel like I'd use the dry shampoo and then I'd have to rinse it off within like 12 hours because it felt just disgusting. But with this, I always felt my hair was really clean. And I know dry shampoos are just if you're in a pinch, but I have found this fantastic, and like I said, I've rebought this and I will continue to rebuy this. There is hype around this product and it is warranted. It's a really great product. The last two products in my hair category are oils. So the first one here is the Aussie 3 Miracle Oil Reconstructor. This is nice. This is nice. Why am I find the Aussie stuff is so overly scented that I'm like, ugh, I don't know. I just find maybe it doesn't work because it's so overly scented. I'm at the stage of my life where I feel when things are too scented, I'm like, what are you hiding? Like, why do I, yeah, anyway. Sounds strange. this is fine. It took me absolutely forever to get through this. But the way I use these oils, and it's the same for the one I'm going to show you now in a second, I use these when my hair is due a wash, like the next day. I put loads of oil in it, put it up in like a top knot. I might be going around the house, I might be just going to bed, and then the next day I'll wash my hair. That's kind of how I would do it. I used to years ago like blow dry my hair, wash it, and then put oil in it, but it just didn't really work that well for me, so that's how I use oils. The other oil that I'm going to chat to you about is the Olaplex bonding oil. My sister got me this for Christmas 2020. Was it 2020? Anyway, so I asked her for this. We always do this thing at Christmas. We're like, what do you want? We're adults now, like, you know, we don't do surprises. She asked me what I wanted. I told her I wanted this. She got it for me, and I was like, this is tiny. Like are they joking? Now, if you get Olaplex anyway, you'll understand that it comes in a tiny bottle. First time you get it, you're like, are they trying to like literally just rip me off or what's going on? But this lasts for ages. So this in particular, I think this was gone only about 2 weeks ago, and I've had it for well over a year. And I mean, it does have a little, I don't know, the way the bottle is made is that you can't pour tons of it out all at the one time. You kind of have to shake out little drops of it, and I really feel like that makes you use less of it, and I think that's why it lasted so long. This is a really nice product, and it's definitely one that I'm going to be getting again. And I did find similarly it was a lot lighter than the Aussie one. I think that's why I didn't really like the Aussie one, but a lot lighter, and you'd pop it onto your hair and you didn't feel like it was weighed down with oil. Do you know that kind of way? Or it didn't feel like oily, or you weren't getting like oil on your pillow or anything like that if you were wearing it to bed. So that's the Olaplex. You can't even probably really see it, but that's it there, the Olaplex. Number 7, like I said to you earlier on, I have been putting a lot of my money, my effort and my attention into my skin. Today I am filming, so I'm wearing makeup, a lot of makeup, and I feel so uncomfortable in makeup because I normally don't use like hardly any makeup. Like I went to work, I went up to the office on Wednesday and did not wear makeup. Like I wore, obviously I had my brows done, and I like wore mascara and things like that, but I did not have face makeup on, which is a big deal for me. But it's because I actually really like my skin now without makeup. So you'll see that translate to here. So let me see. Oh, the first things I'm going to show you is 2 of these. So this is the Refreshing Facial Wash. I find that this is fantastic for taking off your eye makeup. I wear eye makeup all of the time. I wear mascara every single day of my life, and I do not want to have tons of cotton pads trying to rub and rub and rub my eyes and try and get my mascara off at the end of the day. So I find these are fantastic. They are so gentle, or this I should say, I have 2 of them. This is brilliant. It's so gentle on your eye area. It just dissolves your eye makeup. It's fantastic. I keep one in the shower, so I have 2. I keep one in the shower and I keep one in my main bathroom where I brush my teeth. They're separate, and they're just fantastic. I always have these. I went without it one time, and then I just ended up having to buy it because they're just absolutely fantastic. They're soap free, they're no scent, they don't sting your eyes. Now I would not be using this for, like, say if I was taking off this makeup now, I would use this number 1 to take off my eye makeup, and then I would go in with like a cleansing balm or an oil. So I would not rely on this solely for a cleanse. Like 9 times out of 10 I'll double cleanse anyway, but these are great for eye makeup removal and a little light clean, but not if you want to really get down and take off a ton of makeup. But they're fantastic, or this is fantastic for your eye makeup removal. Brilliant, brilliant product. The Ordinary, okay, I am a huge fan of The Ordinary. You would have seen my, like, hyaluronic acid is always in my empties. This is actually the bigger bottle, so these are the smaller bottles and this is the bigger one of hyaluronic acid. I did find something to replace my hyaluronic acid, and I'll talk to you about that in a second because it's an Inky List product. It's not actually an Ordinary product, but more often than not hyaluronic acid will be in my empties, so that's that one. I got a few other bits and pieces, right? So Arduralene Solution 10%, that one was meant to be good for wrinkles. I found it completely useless. It did not do anything for me. Totally useless, wouldn't get it again, didn't feel like it did anything for me. The other one is niacinamide and zinc. So niacinamide and zinc, if you are acne or spot prone, or blemish prone, this is fantastic and you need it. However, if you're not acne prone or have if you have dry skin, I wouldn't recommend it. It can kind of, basically what it does, it dries out your skin a little bit in order to like help you with the oils. I wouldn't recommend that if you have dry or sensitive skin, but definitely if you have acne prone skin or if you're seeing a few blemishes, this is absolutely fantastic. Niacinamide zinc. And the last one is lactic acid. This is kind of like a non-physical exfoliant is how I would describe lactic acid. This is definitely one that you need to keep on top of your SPF when you're using this. Fantastic product. Moisturizers, I have used the Image Skincare, ew, there's a hair on that. The Image Skincare SPF 30 or 35, 30 moisturizer. This is fine. I found a better one since that. I won't talk to you about in this video, but I'll talk to you about it in another video. It's fine. It's a bit chalky. It is probably not my favorite SPF everyday foundation, everyday moisturizer, but it's fine. Extremely expensive. That's the only thing about this one. The other one then is a CeraVe facial moisturizing lotion. It's kind of like a night, it's not a night cream, but it's geared towards the nighttime. Didn't do anything for me whatsoever. Yeah, meh, no. I found something to replace my hyaluronic acid, and that is polyglutamic acid, and that is from the Inkey List. So I saw Sally Foreign, who is the beauty fit. What is Sally's handle? There we go. Yes, that took longer. Irish Beauty Fairy. So I saw this on Sally's page. If you want anything skincare related in terms of information or product suggestions, go to Sally's page. I'll put her handle down here, so definitely follow her on Instagram to get all those tips. And that's where I learned about polyglutamic acid. I use that twice a day, I think. Yeah, I think I did, under your moisturizer, and it's just gorgeous. I really found my skin more hydrated after using this, absolutely, for sure. The other product from the Inkey List was retinol. I use retinol. I don't use this anymore. Sorry, quit off. This smells absolutely revolting. My sister gave this to me because she couldn't stand the smell of it, and I just kind of pushed my way through it. But it smells like, you know when you have rubber gloves on you after like doing the dishes and you take off rubber gloves, and that smell of your hand, that's exactly what this smelled like. And you go to bed with it on your face and you smell, no. So for that reason I wouldn't repurchase this. But retinol, super important to your skincare routine. Inkey List one, just not for me. This is kind of, I feel like, a cult product. Embryolisse, the Lait Creme Concentrate. Sorry, it's really bright out today, which is great for filming, but not so brilliant for showing you products. So this is the Embryolisse. Like, you're gonna be very familiar with it if you're into skincare. This is kind of sold as like a primer, a moisturizer, something you can mask with. It's fine. It's totally fine. I haven't bought it again. I can totally live my life without it. It's grand. Again, probably 16 or 17 euro for this little tube. I'd give it a miss. So just, there's better things out there. I have found my new holy grail lip product. So it used to be my Burt's Bees, and I still love Burt's Bees. My friend Mary got me onto Burt's Bees lip balms. This is lovely, but you're not going to believe this because you can get this in Woodies, right? This is mad. This is the O'Keeffe's Lip Repair and Protect. Oh my god, I'm really fussy with my lip stuff. I get really chapped, dry lips. I'm a picker. It's disgusting. I know it is, but I pick my lips. So when they're not dry, it means I don't pick them. This has been a game changer for me. Absolutely fantastic. It has SPF in it. It does it have a smell? I don't even know if it has a scent. No, it doesn't even really have a scent. But it lasts forever, and I literally have one in the car, I have one in my desk in work, I have one here in my desk at home. This is a brilliant product. The next time I'm in Boots, I'm going to buy this because I love this product. Again, this was something I got, and I remember very, very distinctly. I have this over a year because I got it when we lived in Selbridge, and I remember when I got it, it had leaked all over my box. I got it from Boots and it had leaked all over the box, and I remember the delivery guy saying, oh, send it back to them, they'll get you another one. And I was like, it's fine, like, I'm not too fussed. And it was probably like that much gone out of the top of it, and I was like, no, it's a pity, but sure, I might not like it anyway. But I was wrong. This is absolutely incredible. It's a simple hydrating cleansing oil. Beautiful, beautiful product. Not like the gels. Okay, so this is fantastic for your eye makeup, for kind of like a light cleanse. you could use these together. You could use this first and then use this and have like a mitt or a little cellulose sponge or something and do a really good clean with this. This is an amazing product. Again, doesn't smell, really nice. Like, the oil is light but effective. I can't fully explain it, but it's an absolutely gorgeous product. And the price point, this was €9 I think when I got it. I would pay 20 for this, 100%. I would pay more for this. It is absolutely beautiful. It's the hydrating cleansing oil from Simple. This is probably my new favorite night cream, and probably the only night cream that I'll ever use ever again. This number 7 Protect and Perfect Intense Advanced Night Cream by number 7, which is Boots. Oh my god. Aside, there's a few other products here I'm going to tell you about that have changed my skin for sure. There is nothing that has changed my skin like this has in the last couple of months, and I ran out of it and I stupidly ordered like a Clarins night cream because I just wanted to be bougie and I wanted to treat myself, and it does not have a patch on this one. This one is fantastic. Pop it on obviously over your serums at night. It is just, honestly, you just feel like you have this beautiful mask of hydration over your skin. You wake up the next morning, your skin looks like plump and revitalized. I cannot say enough good things about this. I was so sad when it was gone. Obviously I can go and buy it again, thankfully, and I 100% will. That's what I need to do. I need to go back to Boots and I need to buy both of these things. But this is just fantastic. If you're in the market for a new night cream, I would say give this one a go. Let me know how you get on. I love it. Like I say, the Clarins one I have in there for, I think this could have been like 16 or 17 euro. Clarins one I have in my room for 40. Not a patch on it. This is fantastic. Last few things in skincare, right? This is a brand that, along with my night cream that I've described already, has changed my skin, and I'm fully on the bandwagon with it for sure. And it is Skin Ingredients by the Skin Nerd, who is Jennifer Rock. Okay, so how did I get on to this? Most likely my sister probably got something belonging to her. I don't know. I'm not too sure how I got on to the Skin Nerd, but oh my gosh, like I'm just obsessed, completely obsessed. So one of the first things I got was this skin protein. So it's vitamin A and C serum, and this is all actually, this one in particular is an old package. So they've since changed their packaging, and they've changed their packaging in a really clever way that you can actually like unscrew the components now, not in this one, but you can unscrew the components now and you can actually put in a refill. So you don't have to order the whole component all over again. You can just order a refill, unscrew it, click it down into it, and you have your whole new product again, which I am all about. I'm sure I've mentioned here before that the waste of these kinds of things like hurts my head. This is just an empty packaging of something I'm already using, which is the prebiotic cleanse by Skin Ingredients, which is gorgeous. So I have a good few things, and I've decided that I'm going to do a whole separate video on Skin Ingredients and everything that the Skin Nerd is doing at the moment that I have purchased, because it's just fantastic. Obviously Bruno got a hold of this. The only criticism I have is that the actual packaging is so heavy that you don't fully know when something is empty. So if you were to feel this now, it kind of feels like, oh yeah, that could totally be full, but it's actually totally empty. But it's heavy, thick packaging, and you can't see through it, so it's very hard to know when you're coming to the end of something. And I like to already have a backup ready before something runs out, and you can't really do it with these. It's like a really first world problem kind of situation, but that's just my only qualm with the Skin Ingredient stuff. But aside from that, products, formulations, advice, packaging, everything about that brand is fab, but I'm going to save that for my video on Skin Ingredients. Lash Princess Mascara by Essence, the green one, the best mascara ever. I couple this with the kind of like orange corally colour, and they are a match made in heaven. I always couple this with another mascara and it brings out the best in both of them. You have to have this. You have to have this. If you don't have it, you have to have it. Next one is the Maybelline Sky High mascara. Don't rate it at all. Used it all up because I just wanted to, but no, I wouldn't rate this whatsoever. The wand is fine, like it's grand, it's fine. I just 100% wouldn't buy it again. it's just meh for me. Do you know that kind of way? The other two products I have purchased again and again and again because they are just something I have to have in my makeup bag at all times because they're fantastic. And I actually think that they have, yeah, because I got a new one recently. I think they have, oh, my makeup bag right here. This was called Brow This Way, and it's basically just a clear brow gel. Absolutely fantastic. That's what it used to look like, white with a black lid. And this is the newer one, I'm pretty sure. So the little wand is smaller, and it's actually called Wonderful Brow. Clear Brow Styling Gel. Yeah, so I think they actually just totally repackaged this and renamed it and whatnot. So yeah, cool, that's what you're looking for now. This one, Make Me Brow, I've featured this, definitely have featured this before. This is Make Me Brow by Essence. It's absolutely brilliant. It's just a little, it is a little, how would I describe this? Brow thickener maybe? I don't know. It has a load of fake little, obviously they're fake, they're in a bottle, but it has a load of little hairs attached to the bristles, and it kind of sticks onto your eyebrows and gives you a nice fluffier, fuller brow look with a little bit of colour as well. This is just an unreal product. I think it could be €3 or €4. Again, like Essence, just such a great brand. If you're into your brows and you don't have this, give it a go. It's not going to break the bank, but it's a really, really good product. Finally, for makeup, probably the most disappointing purchase I've made in a really, really long time, right? So I was in town one day and I was like, oh, I'd love something plumpy. I couldn't get my e.l.f. lip plumper, kind of like pink lip plumper gloss that I've mentioned in empties before. And I was like, no, I wonder now what's, you know, look, I was looking through all these brands and I was like, oh, I wonder do a good like lip plumping gloss to put on over my lipstick. And I saw this one by Soap and Glory, and it's called Fill Seeker, right? Sorry, Sexy Mother Pucker is the actual name, but this particular one is Fill Seeker. And it's a plumping and rejuvenating lip serum, right? So I got it and I was like, oh, deadly, this is so cool, right? So I put it on and I was like, oh yeah, that's fine, that's okay. That's actually a little bit tingly, but it's not so bad. It's not really doing anything to my lips, but whatever. I said, I'll try another layer of it. So wrong. So wrong. It was back when we were still wearing masks, and it was kind of a warm day, I think, as well. And I was going into Tesco with a mask on me, having put 2 layers of this stupid Sexy Mother Pucker stuff from Soap and Glory on my lips, and I thought I was going to pass out from the pain. It was so sore, and the more I breathed like warm, obviously my exhaled warm air into my mask, the hotter my lips got, the sorer they got. They didn't get bigger, they didn't get plumper, they were just so sore. It was like I burnt them. It was horrible. It was like they were sunburned. So absolutely no, do not buy this. Do, like, unless you want to be in pain and you just want to waste your money. Again, this was something like €16. I was sickened that I spent that amount of money on this, and it was so awful. Like, that's pretty much full. I just put it in my empties, so I was like, I cannot even look at it. It just disgusts me. So that's the end of my makeup. The last few bits I'm going to fly through, right? And these are body things as well. Oh, yeah. So 2 of these are Bondi Sands, and they're not tans, believe it or not. I love Bondi Sands tan. That's well documented. I have a video up here from a long time back, but I'll pop it up anyway because it's actually a nice video. But in general, Bondi Sands as a brand, I love it. I just love it. I got this SPF 50. I am literally pale as paper, need SPF 50 to like even look out at the sun. So I got this on Beauty Bay years ago, and I was like, oh yeah, we'll see what it's like. It was €10, and I remember thinking, oh, look, I'll use it anyway. It's not going to break the bank. It is fantastic, and I nearly feel like emotional now because I'm going to smell it, and I know it's going to remind me of holidays. Oh my god. This is fantastic. It's a spray bottle. It goes on really light. It's not greasy. It's like just smells divine. I actually think there's a bit of a glow in it. Or maybe that's just me because I love it so much and I want it to be the best product ever, because it is. But I love this so much. This is the Bondi Sands SPF 50 water resistant as well. And the other one then from Bondi Sands, which I've used for years, it's the Gradual Self Tanning Milk. This is another one that I would bring on holidays, and it has an SPF 15 in it. So I would actually wear that, like I'd come in from the pool and I'd have a shower and then I'd pop this on, and it has a little bit of self tan in it, not a whole pile, and it'd give you, like, I don't ever tan, I don't really put myself in the sun at all because there's no point. But this would give you protection if it was still a little tiny bit sunny, but it will also give you a nice little tiny bit of a tan. And if you use it every night on your holidays, you just kind of like top up not look so milk bottle-y or corpse-like as I do. So that's another great Bondi Sands product. The other thing I used to do when I used to tan like really dark would be pop on my regular self tanner and wash it off, and then the next day use this on top of it. It's like, it's not the most amazing smelling tan product, like it's nice, but it's just, as it's on you, it's not great, but I mean no tan is, so yeah, but that's a great product. Okay, so lastly, and a huge game changer for me for my skincare, but my body care more than my actual like facial skin, and I got a recommended these products from my friend Nadine, who is from Dublin but now lives in Australia and is amazing and has great, like, her, again, I'll pop her Instagram down here. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned Nadine before, but she's fantastic and she gave me brilliant recommendations. And one of the recommendations she gave me was CeraVe. I suffer from keratosis pilaris, which is basically, it looks like ingrown hairs on my legs, but it's like bumps all over my legs, like spots, but it's not, like, it's hard to describe it, but it's really annoying. Like, it's not itchy or sore or anything, but it's just looks crap, and I've never had smooth legs in my life, but these are so helpful. So basically these are the same thing, except this is just a lotion. This is like a thicker moisturizer, and this one is, obviously they're in 2 separate bottles naturally enough, but they are I think they have urea in them. They have urea and they have 3 other things, isn't it? Urea and salicylic acid as well, so it helps with that inflammation. It helps, like, salicylic acid is something that you use on spots to stop them being so inflamed and to help them kind of reduce a little bit, and this is exactly what's in this product as well. So I love these. Again, no scents in these. I think that when you're applying skincare to like an affected skin area, perfumes, fragrances are an absolute no-go. They can increase your sensitivity and they can maybe make things a little bit worse, which is why I think these are just fantastic products. They're absolutely gorgeous. So I didn't rate the facial moisturizer, but in terms of the body moisturizer from CeraVe, yeah, beautiful products. Guys, I have a dry mouth. Actually, I have a dry mouth. I have talked for so long and I haven't done a video in so long, so this feels really strange. But I will be honest, I'm really excited. Like I say at the end of all my empties videos, I'm really excited to put all of those things into the bag and down into the recycling bin and say goodbye to them, because they've been sitting there for ages and I've been threatening to do this video for ages as well. I'm gonna stop talking because this has literally been the longest video of my life. Maybe not. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment down below. I love comments. I've been having the chats with different people over the last week or so on different videos, and thanks a million. Like, comments are just deadly. Like, I love them. I love chatting people. I have a tiny following here, but I love it that way because then you get to just have conversations with people. So if you've used any of those products, just let me know, or if there's anything else you'd recommend, let me know. I'd love to know. So yeah, that's it for me. Thanks a million for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.